Hi everyone, welcome to Vision Beyond 2020 You Discourse with the World. So as I say, I'm fifth session. The fifth session ko topic, as you can all see right here, is celebrating pride. So yes, धेरैजनालाई हाम्रो क्वेसन्सहरू होला. So what is pride or pride भन्ने के हो अनि किन मनाइन्छ भन्ने कुराहरू होलान्. So first thing to start this यो concept हाम्रो यो whole Vision Beyond 2020 को whole concept start भएको किन भन्दाखेरि because we want everyone together, youth together, a nation where everyone is सँगै हुन्छ नि सबैजना आफ्नो डेभलपमेन्टतिर सँगै गएको. And so for that reason too, मैले के सोचेँ भन्दाखेरि it's important for us to talk about different important issues, topics that जुन चाहिँ प्राय हामीसँग चाहिँ कुरा गरिँदैन. Like gender equality को कुरा गरिन्छ, but gender equality को कुरा गर्दा पनि sometimes we are just limited to female र male अरू कम्युनिटीको अरू माइनोरिटीकोहरूको हामीले पुरै गर्दैन है कति टाइम. सो आई थिङ्क इट्स भेरी मच इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर अस टु टक अबाउट सो मेनी इस्युज द्याट देयर इज होइन. सो लास्ट सेसन लास्ट मन्डे हामीले कास्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेसनको कुरा गरेको थियौँ भने एज अ सेलिब्रेटिङ प्राइडद्वारा हामी के गर्न खोजिरहेको भन्दाखेरि वे ट्राइङ टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड वाट प्राइड इज अनि जेन्डर इक्वलिटी भनेको जेन्डर जस्ट सोसाइटी जहाँ चाहिँ लाइक वेयर एभ्री वान इज इक्वल भनेको सोसाइटी छ भने त्यो सोसाइटी चाहिँ कस्तो हुनुपर्छ त भन्ने एउटा मेबी एउटा ड्रिम जस्तो अरू मेबी एउटा चाहना छ भने हो त्यो चाहनालाई चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भनेर आज हामी डिस्कस गर्नेछौँ. अनि यस डिस्कसनमा वी विल टक अबाउट एलजिबिटिक्युआई कम्युनिटीको राइट्सहरू उहाँहरूले पाउने च्यालेन्जेसहरू. वाइ भन्दाखेरि बिकज इट्स भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट टु टक अबाउट एभ्री वान्स इस्यु नट जस्ट आवर इस्यु. अनि उहाँहरूको इस्यु पनि हाम्रो इस्यु हो. सो आई थिङ्क वी निड टु indulge ourselves, we need to be better citizens and we need to be better youths and we need to understand that everyone needs us equally and सबैजना अर्थमा जन्मेपछि it's everyone's house and it belongs this world belongs to everyone. So त्यो डिस्क्रिमिनेसनको कुरा चाहिँ हटाउन कसरी सकिन्छ त भनेर आज we will discuss about it. अनि आज चाहिँ हामीसँग एन्जल लामा हुनुहुन्छ. उहाँ मिस पिङ्क नेपाल 2018 प्लस सी इज अल्सो मोडल एन्ड एक्ट्रेस प्लस सी इज एन अल्टरनेटिभ प्लेटफर्म मेम्बर एट आरएचआरएन राइट हियर राइट नाउ नेपाल. अनि त्यसपछि सी अल्सो वर्क्स एट सिबिएस एज सिबिएस इन क्रुज एड्स नेपाल. सो लेट्स वेलकम एन्जल लामाजी एन्ड लेट्स अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड द वर्ल्ड थ्रु हर लेन्स. अनि उहाँले के सोच्नुहुन्छ उहाँको विचारहरू के कस्ता छन् त भनेर लेट्स ट्राई टु फाइन्ड आउट अबाउट हर मोर. अनि त्यस थ्रुबाट मेबी द वर्क सी इज डुइङ अनि त्यसको थ्रुबाट मेबी कसरी चाहिँ इक्वलिटी ल्याउन सकिन्छ एक्चुअलमा इक्वलिटी ल्याउन सकिन्छ भनेर मेबी वी क्यान टक अबाउट विथ हर मोर. अनि त्यसबाट चाहिँ अनि आई थिङ्क द्याट वी विल लर्न मोर त्यसबाट है त. ओके, हाई एन्जलजी. Yes. Can you see me? Okay, hi, how are you?
Hello everyone. I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm good too. So, Angelजी, could you introduce yourself? तपाईँको बारेमा अलिकति introduction दिनुहोस् न हामी सबैलाई.
Namaste सबैजनालाई. म एन्जल लामा. I'm a transgender woman. अनि I'm 20 years old. I'm currently studying in 𝐁𝐞𝐲𝐨 college in 12th standard. अनि अहिले चाहिँ I'm waiting for exams. अनि I also work as LGBTQIQ activist, especially trans activist, and I'm Miss Pink Nepal 2018, currently an alternative platform member for RHRN and also CBS, working as CBS for Cruise 8 Nepal.
Such a really like such amazing achievements in such a young age, Angelजी होइन. So since आजको topic is celebrating pride होइन, so आजको topic start गर्दाखेरि I would like to talk on that होइन. So what according to you is pride अनि pride किन celebrate गरिराख्नु परेको छ हामीले, like what do you think about it? अनि तपाईँको विचारमा के भन्छ यो हाम्रो अडियन्सहरूलाई भनिदिनुहोस् न, pride, what is pride to you?
I think pride for me is a way of expressing yourself, that you are totally embracing as whoever you are, whatever you are, rather you are a cisgender or a straight person or a homosexual or a gay or lesbian or whoever you are. You're just embracing yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, and asking for the validation and asking for other people to do so अल्सो लाइक हुन्छ नि आफूलाई पनि इम्ब्रेस गरेर अनि सोसाइटीमा चाहिँ आफू चाहिँ जे छ नि त्यसको आधारमा आफूलाई एक्सेप्ट गरेर चाहिँ सोसाइटीमा चाहिँ we do exist and we also need validation and we should also be celebrated as human being जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ प्राइड भनेको
because we are celebrating pride होइन June is the month of pride so हामीले pride भनेर celebrate गर्नुको reason के छ like why are we celebrating pride
आई थिङ्क होइन मेरो विचारमा चाहिँ अब देयर इज लाइक लट्स अफ हेट्रेड हुन्छ नि कति हेट
हजुर
स्पिचहरू छ हेट्रेड देयर इज लट अफ क्राइम बिङ टुवर्ड्स होइन स्पेसली अब ट्रान्सजेन्डर कम्युनिटी लेस्बियन गे एन्ड एलजिबिटिआइक्यू कम्युनिटी अनि त्यस कारण चाहिँ अब त्यो हेट्रेड अनि त्यो हेट क्राइम अनि त्यो अनएक्सेप्टेन्स जुन हाम्रो यो परिवार र सोसाइटीबाट छ नि त्यसलाई चाहिँ चिर्दै
हजुर
फाड्दै यो जुन सोसाइटीको परिभाषा छ नि एउटा पुरुष र महिला
हजुर
भनेर त्योभन्दा नि भिन्न जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटीको र सेक्सुअल ओरिएन्टेसनको मान्छेहरू पनि छन् र अनि हाम्रो पनि अधिकार सुनिश्चित गर्नुपर्छ देश र यो विश्वले भनेर चाहिँ आई गेस वी सुड सेलिब्रेट प्राइड बिकज त्यही कारणले पनि हो एक प्रकारले
yeah
भनौँ
so true in every sense होइन so my next question to you is like तपाईँलाई सोसाइटीको यो सोसल बक्समा फिट हुन्न भन्ने रियलाइजेसन चाहिँ कतिखेर भयो तपाईँलाई
अब यस्तो हो जन्मिँदाखेरि नै अब when I was born and brought up अब लाइक जन्मिँदाखेरि नै there is always हुन्छ नि there is always अब
हजुर
छोरा मान्छे यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ छोरी मान्छे यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ एन्ड अनि छोरा मान्छे यु सुड ह्याङ आउट विथ बोइज प्ले फुटबल्स होइन अनि अलिक म्यानली
हजुर
हुनुपर्छ अरे म्यास्कुलिन हुनुपर्छ अनि छोरी मान्छे चाहिँ यु सुड बी इन हुन्छ नि इनसाइड द हाउस यु क्यान गो लेट नाइट के अरे ढिला 6-7 बजेपछि घर बाहिर जानु हुँदैन अनि यु सुड प्ले विथ
हजुर
डल्स भाँडाकुटीमा त्यहाँदेखि देयर इज लाइक लिमिटेड सोर्सेस फर गर्ल्स वाइल बोइज आर लाइक पुस्ड इन्टु हुन्छ नि यो टक्सिक म्यास्कुलिनिटी जस्तै रुन पनि हुँदैन अरे अनि झगडा गर्नुपर्छ अरे आफ्नो मर्दाङ्गी देखाउनलाई अनि अनि
हजुर
born as a boy in this conservative society मलाई चाहिँ तब थाहा भयो कि अब लाइक हुन्छ नि सानो बेला मलाई आई वाज सो अब्सेस्ड विथ डल्स हुन्छ नि मलाई कति मन पर्थ्यो डल्सहरू अनिदेखि अनि अब जुन चाहिँ अब वुमेनको हुन्छ नि छोरीको बक्समा जुन सोसाइटीले पोर्ट्रे गरिरहेछ नि त्यो कुरा चाहिँ मलाई एकदमै मन पर्थ्यो कि अनि लाइक अनि मम्मीले चाहिँ केटा मान्छे भए जस्तो किन गरेको भन्ने सोसाइटीले केटा मान्छे या ओके म अघि भन्दै थिएँ लाइक लाइकवाइज दिस society has so-called gender
हजुर
box for
अँ
everyone for like male and female and everyone अनि त्यही मैले भन्दै थिएँ as being born as a boy child in a family people हुन्छ नि मेरो मम्मी पापादेखि लिएर सोसाइटीमा everyone was pushing me to be masculine हुन्छ नि not to play with
हजुर
dolls while I was so much interested in dolls and pink colors and rainbows and everything I was interested in everything अनि
yeah
त्यतिखेर चाहिँ थाहा पाएँ कि ओके है अब there's like rules in society for like boys like you shouldn't do this for girls you shouldn't do this अनि त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ थाहा भयो कि I guess maybe yeah I don't fit in this kind of social constructed so-called societies हुन्छ नि box for genders and peoples
सो तपाईँलाई हाम्रो समाजमा महिला भएर बाँच्दाको अनुभव चाहिँ के कस्ता छ लाइक तपाईँको त्यो वेन यु तपाईँ जब पुरुष हुनुहुन्थ्यो जब तपाईँ महिला हुनुभयो त्यतिखेर तपाईँको डिफरेन्स तपाईँले के अनुभव गर्नुभयो हाम्रो समाजमा बाँच्दाखेरिको एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ
okay so when I discovered my true gender identity as a transgender woman of course I was
हजुर
born as a male and it was
हजुर
quite different because as a male child in a family you'll be always pressurized to be masculine and एकदमै masculine हुनुपर्छ and you have to do hard works केटी मान्छेले चाहिँ यो काम गर्नु हुँदैन केटा मान्छेले धेरै गाह्रो काम गर्नुपर्छ and you have to earn for family भन्ने प्रेसराइज जुन हुन्छ नि
हजुर
अनि तिमीले छोरी मान्छेलाई बिहे गरेर ल्याएर छोरा बुहारी हामीलाई वंश बढाउनु पर्छ भन्ने एउटा प्रेसर हुन्छ छोरा
हजुर
मान्छेमा अनि when I transition into about trans women that I am today I'm proud and out transgender women today
हजुर
अब मेरो मम्मीले चाहिँ मलाई के भन्नुभयो भने आएर आई टक अबाउट इन मेनी हुन्छ नि लाइभ्स एन्ड एभ्रिवेयर
हजुर
अन दिस मेरो मम्मीले के भन्नु अब तिमी छोरी मान्छे भइसक्यो आई थिङ्क युल म्यारी सम गाई होइन तिमी त बिहे गरेर गइहाल्छौ नि अब तिम्रो घरमा त म आउनु पनि हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा गर्नुभयो लाइक सो सक्ड कि अब लाइक त्यस्तो सोसल ब्यारियर स्टिल मेरो मम्मीको ब्रेनमा छ भने वाट अबाउट दिस सोसाइटी के अब लाइक अब छोरी
अँ
मान्छे भइसक्यो तिमीले होइन अब बे गरेर जानुपर्छ केटासँग अनि म त तिम्रो घरमा पनि आउन पाउँदैन भनेर आई वाज लाइक लाइक सक भयो कि म चाहिँ किन चाहिँ अब ऊ चाहिँ बे गरेर मेरो घरमा बस्न नहुने हो र कि म नै जानुपर्ने हो छोरी मान्छे नै जानुपर्ने हो आई वाज लाइक हुन्छ नि लिटली क्वेसनिङ माइसेल्फ कि अनि त्यहाँनिर मलाई थाहा भयो कि यो जुन सोसल कन्स्ट्रक्ट छ नि यो सोसाइटीले
हजुर
बनाएको इट्स भेरी हुन्छ नि पजल्स एन्ड इट्स भेरी हार्ड फर लाइक एभ्री वान नट ओन्ली फर फिमेल है फर मेल अल्सो एज बिङ अ बोय चाइल्ड एज अ ट्रान्सजेन्डर वुमन क्वेसनिङ माइसेल्फ होइन त्यतिखेर पनि इट वाज
हजुर
क्वाइट हार्ड फर मी टु बी म्यास्कुलिन हुन्छ आई वान्ट टु क्राई होइन बिङ अ बोय आई वान्ट टु
हजुर
क्राई आई वान्ट टु सो माई इमोसन बट माई सोसाइटी डजन्ट वान्ट मी टु सो द्याट इमोसन बिकज आई एम अ बोय सो इट्स लाइक quite messed up, like
या
very messed up.
सो अहिले तपाईँ एज अ ट्रान्सजेन्डर वुमन आफूलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गरिरहँदाखेरि तपाईँको सोसाइटीले तपाईँलाई स्वीकारेको छ कि छैन समाजले तपाईँलाई स्वीकारेको तपाईँ देख्नुहुन्छ कि हुँदैन अहिले आएर
In certain extent people do हुन्छ नि एक्सेप्ट मी स्वीकार गर्नुहुन्छ कतिपय अब लाइक कतिपय एक्सटेन्टसम्म अनि
हजुर
कतिपयलाई चाहिँ मेबी दे डोन्ट have the proper education about what is transgender woman होइन
हजुर
ट्रान्सजेन्डर भनेको के हो भनेर प्रपर एजुकेसन नभएर पनि होला सो आई कान्ट ब्लेम देम अनि तर कतिपय मान्छेहरू पनि कस्तो कस्तो भन्छ भन्दाखेरि लाइक हुन्छ नि अब बुझ्नेलाई बुझाउनु र त्यो बुझ पचाउने मान्छेलाई बुझाउनु इट्स भेरी हार्ड
हजुर
इट्स भेरी हार्ड अब बुझ्न खोज्ने मान्छेलाई बुझाउन जाँदा बुझ्न खोज्छ होइन बुझ्छ त्यो मान्छे तर बुझ पचाउने दे नो एभ्रिथिङ अबाउट दिस तर दे आर टोटली
हजुर
एगेन्स्ट इट कि अब त्यस्तो मान्छेलाई चाहिँ बुझाउन इट्स क्वाइट हार्ड सो सर्टेन एक्सटेन्टसम्म अब तपाईँ कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ भने आई एम वेल एक्सेप्टेड इन माई फ्यामिली and my
हजुर
relatives do respect me as who I am and I also respect
या
them as who they are तर अब कतिपय
हजुर
गभर्मेन्ट अफिसियल्सहरूको कामदेखि लिएर अब स्कुलिङ्सदेखि लिएर कलेजेसको कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ नि देयर इज लाइक इम्ब्यालेन्स देयर कि अब लाइक हुन्छ नि yeah they do accept us but okay I can't keep you because you are a transgender अनि कतिपय साथीहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ दे आर लाइक हुन्छ नि थ्रोन आउट अफ लाइक जबको लागि इन्टरभ्युजहरूमा बिकज you're this friend we have never had this staff before so we don't have any idea so we're not taking you as our staff भनेर they are thrown out of it and also in schools अनि
हजुर
particularly we all have maybe our community people have we all have gone through the situation in schools where we are
या
bullied a lot and we don't
हजुर
like there's always thing in school that boys ko ro chutte girls ko ro chutte so like what's up with this like school barai suru bhaisakyo ke okay boys here girls here हैन and school captain if you see the school captain is always a boy and the vice captain
या
is always a girl so
या
it shows there's very partiality in boys and girls and talking about transgender community and people with different gender identity and
या
sexual orientation it's very hard for us like to express ourselves in that in that society in that situation where girl is even dabaera rakhiya छ even girl child so I guess it was quite a hectic moment for everyone one of us and there's like there is
हजुर
acceptance in certain extent
या
कतिपय कुराहरूमा छ there is acceptance and we do agree because Nepal is a first country South Asia
या
who has given us law in past law in constitution and that's very great thing and I love my country I love my Nepal very much
हजुर
but I guess लेखेर मात्रै हुँदैन संविधानमा लेखेर मात्रै हुँदैन त्यसलाई लागू पनि गराउनु पर्छ सो लाइक संविधानमा लेखेर मात्रै हरेक कुरा भएन भने आई गेस नेपाल वुड बी द मोस्ट डेभलप कन्ट्री इन होल वर्ल्ड है
ट्रु
so I
ट्रु
guess in certain extent I do love my country but it's quite depressing and it's quite sad that we couldn't implement those kind of very nice rules that a lot of international countries have appreciated for us
या अनि त्यो एक्सेप्टेन्सको कुरा गर्दाखेरि होइन समाजमा तपाईँले यो अवेरनेसको कमी देख्नुहुन्छ कि तपाईँको यो मान्छेको मानिसहरूको एक्सेप्ट गर्ने क्यापेसिटीको कमी देख्नुहुन्छ लाइक यो दुईवटा चिज भयो नि लाइक अवेरनेस र एक्सेप्ट गर्ने क्यापेसिटी लाइक नलेज नभएको हो कि हाम्रो समाजमा कि त्यो एक्सेप्ट गर्नै नचाहेको हो लाइक तपाईँ यो डिफरेन्स चाहिँ केमा देख्नुहुन्छ हाम्रो समाजमा अहिले
Yeah, first of all, talking about awareness, I should talk about our organization, Good Life
हजुर
Society. which I have been working,
हजुर
actively working, I know, and the Blue Diamond Society has been actively working for LGBTIQ rights
हजुर
and sexual orientation and gender identity rights since 2001. So it's 2020, and I guess you can see how much awareness we have spread
हजुर
throughout the years.
या
2001 देखि 2020, it's a long journey, and 2001 it was a very early to even early situation पनि अलिक गाह्रो छ कतिपय उसमा एक्सटेन्टमा अब त्यतिखेरको सिचुएसन्समा talking about
हजुर
LGBTIQ right, it was very hard for those people, so I guess I have to, in a way, I
या
have to give very thankful to those people who have created, they carved this way for us to walk in and to talk about this freely as an open transgender woman. And I guess the awareness
या
nabhako bhayele, I guess I won't be here talking with you about these issues. I wouldn't be
ट्रु
here. So I guess there is
हजुर
awareness. There is awareness. Maybe we're not reaching out to right peoples right now because
या
there are lots of budget and lots of projects ongoing for, like, in media platforms देखि लिएर अनि educational sectors my curricular activities ma देखि लिएर हरेक कुरामा चाहिँ we all are trying our best, and I hope in maybe in 20 or 30 years people don't have to, like, come out as a transgender people, gay people, lesbian people. They just have to be human being. They just have to be respected as
या
a human being, as a
ट्रु
person, as a person, and they should be judged according to their personality,
या
the way of living, whatever, but not according to their gender identity or sexual orientation, because
या सो
that's not
ट्रु
really their, yeah,
या
they should see
मलाई
each
पनि
of
त्यही
them as a
लाग्छ कि
human being.
या या एक्ज्याक्टली द्याट्स वाट आई मिन टु लाइक हुन्छ नि लाइक मैले पनि भन्न खोज्ने अनि हाम्रो यो सेसनहरूमा ल्याउन खोज्ने थियो कि बिकज एभ्री वान अफ अस इज ह्युमन अनि फर्स्टमा हामीलाई हेर्नुपर्ने नै त्यही हो लेन्सले हेर्ने हो बट एभ्री वान इज लाइक सो डिभाइडेड के अनि इट्स जस्ट लाइक लेट्स सी अब लाइक वी क्यान ब्रिङ इन चेन्ज भनेर वी आर भेरी होपफुल होइन अनि द नेक्स्ट थिङ इज एजुकेसनको कुरा गर्नुभयो तपाईँले होइन हाम्रो स्कुलले चाहिँ यो बेरियर्सहरूलाई यो जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटीहरूको बेरियर्सहरूलाई ब्रेक गर्नलाई कतिको सपोर्ट गरिरहेछ त हाम्रो स्कुलिङले हाम्रो स्कुल्स हाम्रो सोसियल सिस्टमले हाम्रो एजुकेसन सिस्टमले कतिको सपोर्ट गरिरहेछ जस्तो लाग्छ तपाईँलाई
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it has been quite about. If you talk about me, when I was in class 6, I read about Praval Gurung, who is one of the most famous designers internationally well
हजुर
known, and he is also an openly gay person. And usko barema padda चाहिँ I was quite fascinated, and I went in
हजुर
online and searched about him, and I came to know about, okay, this type of people also exist. Oh, maybe I fit in this category. So I was already trying to
या
fit in something else, because this society wasn't giving
या
me any box that I wanted, the person I wanted to be. This society was completely ignoring me. And I guess त्यहाँबाट पनि थाहा हुन्छ कि maybe like curriculum activities मा we are trying about, probably our Blue Diamond Society is trying to हुन्छ नि 5-6 क्लासहरूमा चाहिँ basic knowledge about like LGBTIQ people, like
हजुर
human rights. Social studies मा of course there is always about talking about human rights and how we should respect each
या
other's uh, without discriminating our ethnicity, race, or culture, or religion. So I guess this mapani adding on to different sexual gender and identity and gender identity people, and also as a human being, as a human being, my as a human being, we
या
should respect all,
या
and our BDS is currently working on providing basic knowledge about LGBTIQ people. So what is LGBTIQ people? So there's certain maybe in curricular activities in class 5, 6, 7, 8. अनि अब
हजुर
त्यो राख्दा पनि भएन कि राखेर मात्रै पनि भएन, बिकज आई गेस देयर इज स्टिल अ ट्याबु इन हेल्थ
या
एजुकेसन इन स्कुलमा के पढाउनलाई के लाइक आई वाज म क्लास 8 कि 9मा हुँदा नि आई क्यान रिमेम्बर ब्याक देन कि जब त्यो रिप्रोडक्टिभ अर्ग्यान्सहरूको कुराहरू आउँथ्यो, अनि जब मेल फिमेलहरूको लाइक प्राइभेट पार्ट्सहरूको एजुकेसनको बारेमा आउँथ्यो, मेन्सुरेसनको कुरा आउँथ्यो, त्यहाँ चाहिँ टिचर्स वुड बी लाइक ओके, लाइक एकजनालाई उठाइदिने तिमी पढ भन्ने, अनि सर र पढ्यो त्यो मान्छेले अनि सिद्धो के, अनि देयर इज नो एक्सप्लेनेसन अबाउट द्याट पार्ट के. सो आई गेस आवर स्कुल्स अल्सो हेज टु बी हुन्छ नि, टिचर्स अल्सो हेज टु बी भेरी मच हुन्छ नि informative about this and very much serious about it, because अब पछि गएर they should know about this. Okay, they're about private parts and how a girl are going through menstruation and how a boy can go to puberty and what are the changes and what are the things and stuff to be aware in future. So I guess teachers also should be serious and very sensitive on this kind of things and sensitive
True.
in a way that they should any late right information to the student. Okay, so I guess
Yeah.
यो सँगसँगै एलजिबिटिआईलाई पनि अलिकति सेन्सिटिभ भएर अलिकति चाहिँ
Yeah.
त्यो चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ है भनेर अगाडि बढ्यो भने आई गेस इन अ वे एजुकेसनमा नि चेन्ज आउँछ अनि युथ्समा पनि चेन्ज आउँछ.
एलजिबिटिक्युआईको होइन सबसे बेसी च्यालेन्जेसहरू के कस्ता छन् अहिले तपाईँले देखिराख्नु भएका?
सो मेन च्यालेन्जेस भनेको अब गभर्मेन्टको लजहरूदेखि कुरा आउँछ होइन. अनि फर्स्ट
हजुर.
अफ अल त अब टकिङ अबाउट माइसेल्फ मैले नागरिकता पाएको छुइनँ बिकज गभर्मेन्ट हेज हुन्छ नि इम्प्लिमेन्टेड दिस रुल वेयर transgender community people or LGBTQ transgender particularly community people has to
Yeah.
take citizenship in other category which
Um,
maybe there's a conflict between a lot of people and for me
हजुर.
inside I also have this conflict because I like government is trying to push me in a box, in another box where I think that's not relevant for me because I'm not other.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what is other? Like, it's quite
True.
like so. Yeah, Angel Lama other. What is other? So yeah, I have quite any conflict on this situation right now. So this currently I have not got citizenship, and what I want is I guess people should be given their citizenship according to their gender identity, who they as any present themselves as, because I
Yeah.
myself present myself as a woman in society
Yeah. Yeah.
due to citizenship maybe others normally decline and maybe I have to face a lot of discrimination के गएर पछि like I have to even give हुन्छ नि अब कहीँ गयो भने सिटिजनसिप देखायो भने ओके यो यहाँ छ यो के हो भनेर आई हेभ टु गिभ हुन्छ नि
Mm.
एक्सप्लेनेसन टु माई जेन्डर
Yeah.
आइडेन्टिटी क्या. Does any male have to
हजुर.
give their does any female have to give their an explanation why they are female, why they are male भनेर
No.
अनि that's the main point. अनि even हुन्छ नि सिटिजनसिप लिन जाँदाखेरि पनि you have to give medical proof to be a transgender person क्या होइन. So
Yeah.
do male people, male guys, like guys have to give like okay, this is my certificate medical proof that I'm a male. Okay, this is my medical proof that I'm a female. So it's quite conflict and it's very sad and heartbreaking because uh, our nation is discriminating us because when I go there I feel very sad because there's nothing going on between male and female and why I have to go through all this in my childhood and teens, from bullying to family unacceptance to any discriminations, and from every slurs they have used us on internet and everywhere. Why I have to
Yeah.
go all to this जस्तो लाग्छ कि घरि घरि and I guess maybe like it's quite sad. अनि पछि लजहरूमा त्यही सिटिजनसिपको लज भयो अनि I have a lot of friends who complain about me हुन्छ नि like man I can't do this because like हुन्छ नि it's quite hard for us अब maybe our country is quite developed for like हुन्छ नि not killing people, gay people and lesbian people that they do in
Yeah.
other countries, like giving like death penalties and all, but I'm very fortunate for that. But I guess like it's like you can leave but we are taking all your rights one as the boy, okay, we are taking all your
Yeah.
rights and you can leave like as a like extra person. So I guess in a way that hurt us very much because a lot of legal things need bank account देखि लिएर अनि पासपोर्ट्सदेखि लिएर हरेक कुरामा चाहिँ we need legal documents which we are not able to get right
Yeah.
which we want. And like चाहेको legal documents we are not getting it, so it's quite hard for us like. So
अनि
it's hectic.
yeah.
Yeah, talking about also one thing that it's about marriage. You see, it's very basic things.
Yeah.
It's very basic thing,
हजुर.
and it's quite heartbreaking and sad for us because I have to talk about I have to talk about my story about not getting citizenship in front
Yeah.
of live with you. It's very heartbreaking for
Yeah.
me because as being a representative, a delegate of Nepal in an international beauty pageant and talking
Yeah.
about in their own country about how the country is discriminating me for not giving even recognizing me as their citizenship is quite heartbreaking. See, and
Yeah.
this talking about marriage equality, like uh, our we have been actively working right here right now. Platform has been actively working in this हुन्छ नि content about marriage equality. तर government has recognized हुन्छ नि marriage भनेको चाहिँ it's between male and female, so it's quite हुन्छ नि there is again another discrimination for gay people and for transgender
Yeah.
people and for lesbian people. So our our government is trying to force us to be in हुन्छ नि I have I'm being so honest right now. I have lots of friends who have been forced by their family to हुन्छ नि have हुन्छ नि so called cisgender हुन्छ नि normalizing यो
Marriage.
सोसाइटीको अनुसार गर्दाखेरि मेरो लेस्बियन साथीहरू गेहरू फ्यामिलीहरू they have to be in very abusive relationship and they feel
Yeah.
like they are being raped every night. Okay, and so I guess the government is हुन्छ नि trying to हुन्छ नि push us to have this abusive relationship
Yeah.
in which we are not interested in our partners and we हुन्छ नि both are हुन्छ नि ruining our lives. Okay, we are not
Mm.
interested and our society is pushing us to be in that relationship because the social construct of the society is very हुन्छ नि
Yeah.
up right now. And so
Yeah.
it's quite hard for us, and I guess see it's very petty thing like being able to marry someone you love. Our nation is not giving this, so like yeah,
Uh,
it's quite sad.
yeah. Angel.
We're working on it,
Uh,
but let's see in future, and hopefully Nepal and our nation would show some love toward us or toward all
yeah.
people and give us equal rights as getting a citizenship, getting a marriage, getting a equal rights to get married to someone who I truly love, regardless their gender, ethnicity, or
Yeah.
color, everything.
Angel चाहिँ I would like to ask you about equality. तपाईँको लागि equality भन्ना के हो त? Gender equality भन्ना के हो? How do you define
So I
gender
guess
equality?
it's all about हुन्छ नि having maybe in a way having हुन्छ नि equal rights and having everything as a हुन्छ नि in a lens of human beings के अब like
Yeah.
okay so this person should have this right because he is this gender, so this person should has this right because he or she is this gender. So I guess there's always this balance between peoples and maybe uh, while talking about gender equality, a lot of people talk about male and female quite a lot of time, and I guess a lot of people will even I do agree that female doesn't get equal right as male in not only in Nepal, in a lot of
Also.
countries, and I guess
Yeah.
we are lost between them. Okay, like we
Uh,
community people are lost between them. All we want is like recognized as a human being, you know? As a human being.
yeah.
We don't want extra right. We don't want you to के अरे put us as a prime minister or president of
Mm.
our country. We just all we asking is for like equal rights, like as you are exercising, as you people are exercising, like day to day life, my citizenships, legal kura, so for me, equal rights is like providing the person with the sufficient right which they want and which they will need in their future. Like for a male, maybe he will be needing this rights in future, and for a female, they will be needing this kind of rights in future, and for a community people, sexual different person with different sexuality and gender identity people, this will be like rights they'll need and they'll be needing and we should provide. So I guess it comes between these things that gender equality is for me, like providing the equal rights and providing
Yeah.
like basic rights and the needy rights which the uh, gender needs, like the particular gender needs.
Okay. So Angel जी अघि पनि तपाईँले कुरा गर्नुभएको थियो म्यारेज इक्वालिटीको बारेमा होइन सो अलिकति अझै विस्तृत रूपमा could you talk more about marriage equality भनेर चाहिँ तपाईँ like what is marriage equality?
So okay, the marriage equality. When we talk about marriage equality, it's not only about a guy and a girl marrying. It's about two
Yeah.
people who are totally grown up adults and they know
Yeah.
who they are marrying to and giving their total consent and knowing what they are. And
Yeah.
yeah, two people marrying, simply two people marrying.
Yeah.
That's it, marriage equality. It's not about
Okay.
only gay people,
Yeah.
lesbian people. It's not only male and female. It's about two people, two particular people marrying themselves
Yeah.
in full consent and yeah,
Yeah.
regardless of
Just two
age or
individual.
any
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah. Just two
ethnicity,
individual, two human
religion,
beings.
not yeah, exactly.
Yeah. या सो यसै कुरा गर्दाखेरि हामीले लाइक सोसियल मिडियामा सामाजिक सञ्जालहरूमा हेर्दै आएका छौँ लाइक डिफ्रेन्ट मिम्सहरू यो भिडियोजहरू फनी भिडियोजहरू आउँछ होइन अनि मोस्ट अफ द टाइम एकदमै लाइक मेन कमेन्ट्सहरू चाहिँ एलजिबिटिक्युआई कम्युनिटीकोमा लाइक त्यो वर्ड्सहरू एकदमै मिन एकदमै हार्टफुल लाइक एकदमै एकदमै हार्टलेस वर्ड्सहरू युज भइरहेको हुन्छ कि यसमा तपाईँलाई लाइक यसलाई कन्ट्रोल गर्न अरू यो साइबर बुलिङ एज अ होल साइबर बुलिङले कस्तो कस्तो टाइपको छ चलिरहेको छ तपाईँले देखिराख्नु भएको र यसलाई कन्ट्रोल गर्न हामीले के गर्न सक्छौँ होला
Okay, so talking about digital space, you say I'm going topic. Thank you so much,
हजुर
Mansidi, for talking about this.
या
And in a digital space, is playing very important role right now because we are all in lockdown.
या
In lockdown situation, we all were going through social medias and everything, and everyone was using social media, digital platform as आफ्नो मनमा भएको कुराहरू सेयर गर्नलाई. And I guess between those it shows people के अब तपाईँले कुनै मान्छे केही कुरा सेयर गरिरहेछ भने इट सोज देयर पर्सनालिटी इन अ वे हुन्छ नि कन्सियसली
हजुर
अनकन्सियसली इन अ वे त्यो एउटा पर्सनालिटी देखाइरहेको हुन्छ उसले गरेको कमेन्ट्सदेखि लिएर हरेक कुरामा चाहिँ एउटा उसको पर्सनालिटी झल्किरहेको हुन्छ कि सो आई गेस लट अफ पिपल अनि आई डोन्ट ब्लेम देम अब लट अफ पिपल एज यु एड्रेस्ड अर्लियर कि कतिजनाले चाहिँ
या
हर्टफुल एकदमै नराम्रो कमेन्ट्सहरू गर्नुहुन्छ
हजुर
रिगार्डिङ अब आफ्नो कम्युनिटी पिपल सो आई गेस
या
मलाई के लाग्छ भने यो सिचुएसनमा चाहिँ मेबी लट अफ पिपल आर नट वेल एजुकेटेड इनफ होइन त्यो उहाँहरूलाई त्यति इन्फर्मेसन थाहा छैन होला मेबी एलजिबिटिआइक्यू पिपलहरूलाई चाहिँ वी कान्ट युज दिस स्लर वर्ड्स यो चाहिँ एउटा हेट स्पिच हो हामी चाहिँ यसरी
हजुर
युज गर्नु हुँदैन कसैको होस् भनेर मेबी लट अफ पिपल डोन्ट नो अबाउट इट सो आई गेस the main thing right here is a lot of people don't know about हुन्छ नि अब मैले यो युज गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो मान्छे चाहिँ हर्ट हुनुहुन्छ भनेर चाहिँ
हजुर
कतिजना चाहिँ लाइक हुन्छ नि कन्सियसली हुनुहुन्न कि अनि सो आई गेस पिपल हेज टु बी भेरी सेन्सिटिभ अन दिस पार्ट बिकज अब तिमीले जे बोल्छौ नि यु कान्ट हुन्छ नि इट्स लाइक अ बुलेट यु कान्ट हुन्छ नि
या
टेक इट ब्याक भने जस्तै अनि
Mm.
even my friends in my friend list, lot of people share memes which is very against which is very transphobic and homophobic and even against
Awesome.
women. Yeah, but like
Ah,
there's a lot of things about talking about women rights against women rights and very transphobic and homophobic comments. I guess people should be very much aware what they are portraying themselves in social medias
yeah.
because they will be judged according to those. Like if I see
Mm.
something that's very offensive in someone's feed, then maybe that person in real life is very offensive to me because he's posting this and this type of things in his social media. So I guess a lot of people should be very much sensitive in this kind of issues, not only about any transphobic or homophobic comments. You don't have any rights to any talk about people's body and any oh your
Yeah.
body this that and all and you don't have like rights to any define beauty any अब oh यो
Yeah.
चाहिँ मेकअप लगाएको अनि यति जिउ राम्रो भएको केटी चाहिँ ब्युटिफुल अनि यो मोटी केटी चाहिँ नराम्री सी इज नट ब्युटिफुल so I guess people has to be very aware about that because they have to be sensitive what should I talk and what should I not talk about in
Yeah.
a digital platform because it's a public platform where I know it's that public platform you can voice your तिम्रो voice राख्न सक्छौ but in a right way do in a right way
Yeah.
because you don't have to be offensive while doing that and you also have to think about your family and your friends and maybe your friends are going through that maybe अब तिमी जिस्काउँदा जिस्काउँदै साथीलाई कहिले काहीँ काली मोटी भन्दैछौ maybe your friend is going through depression just because you
Yeah.
always call them as moti and kali because they go through हुन्छ नि घरमा गएर they maybe see in mirror and say maybe I'm not that beautiful मेरो साथीले भन्छ I'm not that beautiful maybe I'm not pretty enough to be something maybe I should हुन्छ नि they go through depression and anxiety and I think people should talk about this not only हुन्छ नि transphobic and homophobic comments all people should be very sensitive while
Yeah.
commenting towards and sharing things on social media because it's
Yeah.
quite hurtful so I guess for people who are unconsciously doing this kind of stuff in digital platform I guess they have to educate themselves because they have sisters they have their family members they
Yeah.
have their friends they have friend circle who are like maybe from the community and maybe they themselves have not found out their real sexual orientation gender identity and maybe they are in confused box so I guess they should be very sensitive thinking about other people's emotions because I can see world is our digital platform is being quite emotionless these days. These days,
Yeah.
yeah, like they don't have emotions like sharing people this that and I guess people be very emotional towards other people and consciously or unconsciously maybe I'm hurting people. Okay, I think maybe I'm
Yeah.
hurting people. I think you should have double check you should check your any status, maybe comments or something you're doing on others feed. So I guess yeah, basically the main thing is you have to think and then realize, okay, you have to reflect yourself. Okay, first now, okay, I'm gonna post this today. Maybe am I consciously or unconsciously affecting or maybe putting an offensive post towards some people? Then I guess हुन्छ नि त्यो आफूले पनि सोच्नुपर्छ कि हुन्छ नि अब लाइक मलाई थाहा भएन मैले पोस्ट गरेँ आइम सो सरी भन्दा पनि मैले के गर्न आँटेछु त
Yeah.
देयर इज अलवेज हुन्छ नि कोटे छ थिङ्क बिफोर यु लिभ भने जस्तै लाइक यु
Yeah.
सुड थिङ्क अबाउट हुन्छ नि एक्सन लिनु भन्दा चाहिँ आफूले थिङ्क गर्नुपर्छ कि ओके आइएम डुइङ दिस मेबी कसैले यो अफेन्सिभ ठान्छ कि यो अफेन्सिभ हुँदैन सो आई गेस मेबी आई सुड गो थ्रु इट के गएर चाहिँ अनि ओके दिस इज नट अफेन्सिभ आई क्यान पोस्ट दिस भने चाहिँ दे सुड बी भेरी सेन्सिटिभ अन दिस टपिक
या सो यो साइबर बुलिङको कुरा पनि भयो होइन प्लस नेपाल हाम्रो सोसाइटीमा लाइक एउटा सिम्पल सिसजेन्डर फिमेललाई त डेट गर्न यस्तो कति टाइम लाइक दे आर उहाँहरूले आफूले चाहेको मान्छेहरूसँग डेट गरिराख्नु हुँदैन अरू कतिकै टक्सिक रिलेसनसिपमा बसिराख्नु भएको हुन्छ होइन एज अ ट्रान्सजेन्डर वुमन होइन तपाईँलाई नेपालमा डेटिङ लाइफ तपाईँको लाइक कस्तो हुन्छ लाइक इफ यु वान्ट टु डेट समवान इज इट पोसिबल फर यु टु डेट समवान तपाईँलाई सजिलो हुन्छ कि हुँदैन लाइक सोसाइटीले कतिको बन्देजहरू लगाइदिएको छ यो कुराहरूमा चाहिँ तपाईँलाई
yeah it's very you know what I really think about a lot of stuff you're questioning me right now and it is reflecting me again in my mind that it's
हजुर
very petty things our relationship just I have to talk about it like oh our community people is going through this right now because it's
सो
very simple thing it's people yeah it's very about
या
private things and like it's very two people people ko kurama चाहिँ I
या
have to talk about this between peoples because just to know about we exist भनेर नि so yeah
या
talking about dating life in our Nepal for community people transgender particularly म transgender को कुरा गर्छु
हजुर
so transgender people मा चाहिँ there's always stigma there's always stigma हैन अनि
या
if you're dating a guy, first of all, maybe appearance, but you look like a woman, but you're a transgender woman, and you're
या
dating a guy. The guy doesn't know that. Obviously, some people like to hide about their gender, and just because of social unacceptance that we all are
हजुर
going through right now. Some of my friends, and they always confess to me, okay, I really have problem in my dating life. I think it's very heartbreaking when so many people come to me, my transgender female friend come to me and say, I guess there is no future for us. Mirror like you say, there's not a perfect match for me in
या
future. एउटा transgender को लागि चाहिँ नेपालमा चाहिँ maybe there is no there is no husband for me or there is no partner for me whom I can spend my life with. I guess I have to accept the fact that I will be single till my death भनेर कतिजना साथीले
या
भन्नुहुन्छ नि it's very heartbreaking for me because they are my friends and as a friend I'm very concerned about them and I want them to be happy and this social construct that we are living in we have to like go through this kind of situation and there's a lot of things that happened in my life in past life in my dating life also which has triggered me into thinking like also thinking maybe double check thinking me again do I have a future with some guy in my future like do I really have a future with this guy in the future? Because I guess this if the guy accept me, then will their family accept me as their daughter-in-law as a transgender female person? There's like a lot of into barriers to break for us. So I guess in a
या
way it's quite sad and quite heartbreaking. But I hope in the future maybe yeah, as I told earlier, a lot of people will see us as a human being, not only as a transgender individual or a male or a female. So I guess in the future we will have a bond with this whoever we want as a individual person or rather male, female or different religion or ethnicity people.
या
So that's the thing. So current
सो
scenario
इन
is like it's quite hard for us.
okay. So Soru here asks, things are changing day by day and it's great, right? Here, right now, platform is also doing so good. But at the other side, I have seen videos focusing LGBTIQ plus plus community more, and that's great too. But how is BDS helping to bridge the gap between LGBTQI and cisgender? I feel there is huge gap. Tesma, what do you think? उहाँले चाहिँ LGBTIQ community र cisgender communityहरूको बिच एकदमै धेरै ग्याप देखिराख्नु भएको छ. सो यसलाई यो ग्यापलाई कन्ट्रोल गर्न लाइक त्यसको त्यो ग्याप चाहिँ what do you think त्यहाँ ग्याप तपाईँले पनि देखिराख्नु भएको छ लाइक अमोङ द पिपल लाइक इन्डिभिजुअल लेभलमा हामी बिच त्यो ग्याप नलेज ग्याप अर हाम्रो अवेरनेस ग्याप छ?
So I guess, yeah, I have to agree in some notes of the thing that the sentence that the question that
Yeah,
the the comment section have just asked, because yes,
yeah,
there is a lot of gap. Is changes doesn't happen. Change ek din mein hudaina. Change doesn't happen in
हजुर,
2 days or 3 days. Rome took years to build it. So I guess it
yeah,
will take a time. Yeah, I accept that. Community people, but we have this guard ke like if my childhood and upbringing was very much horrifying through interacting with
हजुर,
cisgender people, they were very much bullied. They were
हजुर,
bullying for me, and they were like
yeah,
as a person were attacking me for my gender identity. Then I'll be
yeah,
terrified with म त्यो ग्रुपसँग जान घुल्मिन मलाई टाइम लाग्छ, because I was bullied from the same community which you guys come from. So I guess
yeah,
our community people is in certain way they are maybe they have this अब
guard,
के हुन्छ नि त्यही त पहिला चाहिँ they had this situation in which they were not accepting, people were very much
हजुर,
harsh to us. And I guess in this situation I blame not only us,
yeah,
for all, like I guess we should open up a little bit with people who will support us. And I guess the knowledge gap and the education gap, I think we are working it on day by day. Like
yeah,
I've seen a lot of interns who are like in interns, and lots of people who neck to neck work with Blue Diamond Society. And I've also
yeah,
seen people in my personal project in which I'm working as an alternative platform member of writer right now of marriage
yeah,
equality in the right now को प्लेटफर्ममा पनि there are different organization so called
हजुर,
cisgender people's organization which we are working neck to neck, like 𝐕𝐢𝐬𝐲𝐵,
yeah,
and everyone is working with us right now, like neck to neck. So I guess we are working in a way that which it's an inside way we are working, outside way maybe
yeah,
you guys it's not that much visible to a lot of people, so maybe that could
yeah,
be a question. So I guess एक हातले ताली बज्दैन भने जस्तै maybe you guys also should be approach us, and maybe it's also our mistake, maybe our
true,
like maybe our mistake that we couldn't open up that much. But I guess day by day it will cherish the relationship that we will have this community as a human being. It will cherish day by day. So I guess let's not blame about having gap and this that and all. Let's
yeah,
try to let's try to
oh,
come together as an individual, not only complaining about the situation. Okay, so that's not working in our life. So
mm,
that's not, if you ask for me, and my life doesn't work as that. I don't just sit there and complain about, okay, so this is not working. I get up and I work for it, because
yeah,
if I didn't work for it, I wouldn't be here talking to a lot of people and the thing that
mm,
I've achieved in my life. So I guess we should get up and maybe
start
support
working,
your friend as a,
yeah,
not only as a Blue Diamond Society organization, maybe as a gay person, your friend, as a lesbian person, your female friend, maybe your son, your daughter, educating them that okay, so these people are human beings. You should respect them as a person and individual. And I guess Blue Diamond Society has been working since 2001 for the changes that we all have achieved today. And I guess Constitution has recognized us just because of maybe also because Blue Diamond Society has been working this activism since 2001. So I guess I
yeah,
have to give credits to Blue Diamond Society and a lot of people. And I guess I'm totally mindful, keeping in my mind about your thing that having gap. And myself, I'll work on that. Like coming together with Mani CD and a lot of people in comment
yeah,
section about being together, and not only talking
yeah,
about okay community people's right, talking about
yeah,
human rights, right?
true.
Thank you.
Yeah, true. True in every sense, like just what the world needs to hear right now. And also different gender identity को मानिसहरूमा or different sexual orientation को मानिसहरूमा HIV AIDS र STI transmission like sexual transmission STIs हरू एकदमै के अरे ट्रान्समिट हुन्छ भन्ने एउटा मिथ जस्तो पर्छ लाइक यसको प्रोबेबिलिटी लाइक के साँच्चैको एचआइभी एड्स र एसटिआईहरूको ट्रान्समिसनको प्रोबेबिलिटी एकदमै हाई छ त लाइक जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटी डिफ्रेन्ट जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटी र सेक्सुअल ओरिएन्टेसन भएको व्यक्तिहरूमा इज दिस ट्रू or is it false?
So yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, Masadi, for bringing up this question. And I also make sure that you asked me these questions
Yeah,
earlier. And so
yeah.
yeah, so talking about sex education and health education in transgender community, about I've already talked about citizenship and legal documents in अघिको कुरामा. So त्यो
हजुर
कुरादेखि लिएर अब त्यो कुराले पनि गाह्रो बनाइदिएको छ कि हामी कति ट्रान्सजेन्डर पिपलदेखि लिएर डिफ्रेन्ट सेक्सुअल जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटी पिपललाई चाहिँ हेल्थ राइट चाहिँ आफ्नो एउटा हुन्छ नि अर्न गर्नलाई अनि हेल्थ राइट
हजुर
चाहिँ एउटा एक प्रकारले चाहिँ एक्सर्साइज गर्नलाई किनकि अब तपाईँ कुनै एउटा हेल्थ सेक्टरमा गएर आफ्नो जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटी मेरो यो हो मेरो सेक्सुअल ओरिएन्टेसन यो हो भनेर चाहिँ देल बी हुन्छ नि देल क्वेसन यु कि अब लाइक indirectly directly they want to know what's inside your pants rather than what's happening
या
हुन्छ नि what's the problem within
हजुर
yourself भनेर like के प्रब्लम है म टाउको दुखिरहेछ then they're trying to know what's inside your pants. So I guess that's the thing, that's the gap we are having it right now. And if you talk about this, what are we doing to close this gap between health sectors people and community people, then our Blue Diamond Society has been actively working on educating people on health sectors. Health sector ma chai कतिजनालाई चाहिँ they are giving about knowledge, simple knowledge about what is LGBTIQ people. So what they do this, that, and health education, sex education, about hormone treatments and everything. So I guess in a way होइन अब अर्को कुरामा आउँदा चाहिँ सोसाइटीमा जुन छ नि हाम्रो एउटा कन्स्ट्रक्टमा मैले अघि नै भनिसकेँ हाम्रो डिस्क्रिमिनेसन र
हजुर
अनइक्वालिटीमा कति फेस गर्छन् अनि कतिपय साथीहरू कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ भनेदेखि चाहिँ अब आफ्नो सेक्सुअल ओरिएन्टेसन र जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटीकै कारणले चाहिँ लुकिएर हुन्छ नि अब लुकिएर रिलेसनसिपमा बस्नु परेको छ अनि मेबी कतिपय साथीहरूलाई राम्रोसँग एजुकेसन पनि थाहा छैन कि अब यो तरिकाले चाहिँ हामीले अनसेफ सेक्स गर्दैछौँ भनेर होइन अनसेफ सेक्स
हजुर
गर्दैछौँ भनेर अब मेबी गे पर्सन्समा मेबी लेसबियन्स पर्सनमा मेबी ट्रान्सजेन्डर
या
पिपल्समा चाहिँ अनसेफ सेक्स भइरहेको छ अनि उनीहरूलाई राम्रोसँग इन्फर्मेसन पनि थाहा छैन अनि यो इन्फर्मेसन कहाँबाट लिने भनेर पनि थाहा छैन. सो आई गेस यसमा चाहिँ यस कारणले चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्युनिटी पिपलमा चाहिँ एकदमै रिस्कमा छन् क्या हाम्रो मान्छेहरू किनकि अब तपाईँ
हजुर
कुनै हेल्थ अब तपाईँ अब एउटा जुन रुरल एरियामा छ होइन एउटा गाउँ जस्तो ठाउँमा छ भने त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब तपाईँले ओके म चाहिँ गे हो म एउटा समलिङ्गी पुरुष हो अनि मेरो चाहिँ अब हुन्छ नि मेरो एउटा पुरुष साथीसँग चाहिँ यौन सम्बन्ध भयो अनि मेरो चाहिँ अनसेफ सेक्स भएको थियो अब यसको लागि चाहिँ मैले के गर्न सक्छु होला उसलाई चाहिँ एचआइभी एड्स लागेको जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई म चाहिँ के गर्न सक्छु होला भनेर एउटा रुरल एउटा गाउँ जस्तो ठाउँको मान्छे चाहिँ गएर हेल्थ पोस्टमा भन्छ नि त्यो हेल्थ पोस्टको मान्छे अचम्म हुन्छ कि उसलाई कि उयो केटा केटा पनि कहाँ यस्तो हुन्छ र भन्ने टाइपको क्वेसन अभियसली आउँछ त्यहाँनिर. सो आई गेस इन द्याट वे इन अ सेन्स अफ द्याट वे मेबी कतिजना चाहिँ हुन्छ नि अनसेफ सेक्स भइरहेको छ र त्यसमा पनि कतिजनाले अब एचआइभी एड्स लिएर बाँचिरहनु भएको छ होला सायद एड्स भइसकेपछि पनि प्रपर मेडिकेसन पाउनु भएको छैन होला एआरटी पाउनु भएको छैन त्यस कारणले चाहिँ यो जुन सोसाइटीको जुन एउटा हुन्छ नि डिस्क्रिमिनेसनले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामी कति कुरामा चाहिँ पछाडि परेको छौँ कि अब जस्तै एउटा सिम्पल कुरा होइन अब मेरो ब्लड चेकअप गराउनु छ भने पनि गएर अब त्यहाँनिर गयो भने मलाई अब मनमा डर हुन्छ कि मलाई अहिले क्रस क्वेसन गरेर मेरो वाट्स इनसाइड माई प्यान्ट टाइपको क्वेसन सोध्यो भने कि मेरो जेन्डर आइडेन्टिटीमा क्वेसन गर्यो कि भनेर टाइपको त्यो क्वेसन पनि आउँछ कि माइन्डमा. सो आई गेस त्यो कारणले चाहिँ हामीलाई एकदमै गाह्रो भइरहेछ अनि त्यो ब्यारियर ब्रेक गर्नलाई चाहिँ हामीले के गरिरहेछौँ भनेर तपाईँले क्वेसन गर्नुहुन्छ भनेदेखि क्रुजेस नेपालमा चाहिँ म एक्टिभली एज अ सिबिएस कम्युनिटी
हजुर
बेस्ड सर्भिस चाहिँ प्रोभाइड गर्दैछु अहिले जहाँ चाहिँ क्रुज एड्स नेपाल चाहिँ अहिले एक्टिभली चाहिँ एचआइभी एड्स र एसटिआईको लागि चाहिँ प्रिभेन्सनको र अवेरनेसको लागि काम गर्दैछ with donors like FHI 360, Linkage Nepal,
हजुर
US AIDS, जसले चाहिँ हामीलाई प्रोभाइड हुन्छ नि बजेट प्रोभाइड गरिरहनु भएको छ र क्रुजेस नेपालले चाहिँ एक्टिभली ह्याभिङ लट्स अफ स्टाफ नट ओन्ली इन डिजिटल प्लेटफर्म इन कम्युनिटी अल्सो वी आर गोइङ होइन हामीले चाहिँ अब यो जुन ट्याबु जुन सोसाइटीले एज अ ट्याबु राखिदिनु भएको छ नि यो कुरा त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले ट्याबुलाई ब्रेक गरेर चाहिँ के अरे सेक्स एजुकेसन भनेको नट ओन्ली लिमिटेड नट ओन्ली between cisgender people but also is necessary for all kinds of people regardless their
हजुर
gender their sexual orientation. So I guess in a way we are successing in life but lots of people are still having unsafe sex and they don't want to come out as gay people, they don't want to come out as transgender people, they don't come out as a lesbian people, because they fear of their family, they fear of this society which we live in, that people judge us for everything and anything that we do, in today's context. So I guess they are very fearful about coming out. Okay, I'm gay people हुन्छ नि अब कतिलाई गाह्रो पनि हुन्छ कि अब म गएर अब म गे हो उसले अब एकजनाले यसलाई भन्छ नि फ्यामिलीमा गएर ऊ त गे रहेछस् अब यस्तो यस्तो भनेर आई हेभ लट्स अफ फ्रेन्ड हु हेभ बीन किक्ड आउट अफ their family just because they are transgender people and just because they are gay people. And one of my friend, unfortunately, past 2 years ago, she ended her life by hanging herself in her room just because her family didn't accept herself as a transgender individual. So see the situation is very petty के अब के अरे उसको त्यो अन्तिम बेलामा नि उसको लाइक हुन्छ नि when we हुन्छ नि अन्तिम संस्कार भन्छ नि त्यसमा त्यसको बेला पनि I didn't see her हुन्छ नि mother father in the scene, and it's quite heartbreaking for me because I guess as an individual person, you guys हुन्छ नि अब एउटा सन्तान तिम्रो एउटा सन्तानले लाइफ गुमाएको छ, not only a transgender female होइन, एउटा transgender female ले गुमाएको होइन, तिम्रो एउटा सन्तानले गुमाएको छ कि लाइफ, त्यो पनि हेर्नुपर्छ मान्छे. So I guess it's very heartbreaking for us people. And I don't blame for people who don't want to हुन्छ नि come to check up just because कि उसले चाहिँ अब एउटा unacceptance अनि एउटा हुन्छ नि जुन एउटा discriminationबाट जानुपर्छ. So I guess there's a lot of going on right now, like discrimination, but we are working on it. And maybe in future people say openly आएर चाहिँ म यस्तो हो, so I want to get checked up भनेर चाहिँ एउटा equal rights चाहिँ पाओस् जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
Agency, yes, like individual or human being or rights, human as a human being rights पाउनु पर्छ हैन. अनि how do you think like एउटा युथले चाहिँ युवाहरूले चाहिँ यो बेरियर्सहरू ब्रेक गर्नलाई एउटा युथहरूले चाहिँ कसरी युनाइट हुन सकिन्छ त? हाउ क्यान वी वर्क टुगेदर? अनि हामीले कसरी सँगै यो होल यो जेन्डर मिथ्सहरूलाई, यो जेन्डर स्टेरियोटाइप्सहरूलाई, जेन्डर इनइक्वालिटीहरूलाई हामीले कसरी ब्रेक गर्न सक्छौँ?
So yeah, thank you so much again for the very nice question. अब हामी एज अ युवा, एज अ इन्डिभिजुअल, एज अ ह्युमन बिङ चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ हामी अगाडि आउन सक्छौँ भन्दाखेरि अब जस्तै मैले भने नि एउटा हुन्छ नि पर्टिकुलर राइट्सको लागि चाहिँ त्यो मान्छे मात्रै, अब एउटा वुमेन्स राइट्सको कुरा भइरहेछ भने वुमेनहरू मात्रै गएर राइट्सको लागि आन्दोलन लाइक हुन्छ नि राइट्सको लागि प्रोटेस्ट गर्ने ऊ गर्ने अगाडि बढ्ने होइन. त्यहाँ सबैजना आउनुपर्छ बिकज यु अल निड दिस, नट ओन्ली वुमेन निड द्याट राइट. तिम्रो हरेकजनालाई पनि तिम्रो तिम्रो वाइफ पनि एउटा वुमेन हो, तिम्रो मम्मी पनि एउटा वुमेन हो, तिम्रो ग्रान्ड मदर पनि एउटा वुमेन हो. सो आई गेस फर इच एन्ड इन्डिभिजुअल तिमीले त्यो सोचेर आउनुपर्छ कि यो न कि होइन यो वुमेन राइट्सको प्रोटेस्ट भइरहेछ, म किन जाने, म त मेल इन्डिभिजुअल हो, म जानु पर्दैन, उनीहरूले गरिहाल्छ नि राइट्स भनेर त्यो सोच्नु भन्दा नि ऊ वुमन हो, मेरो साथी पनि वुमन, म एज अ इन्डिभिजुअल म रेस्पेक्ट गर्छु वुमेनलाई, मेरो मम्मी पनि वुमेन हो, मेरो सोसाइटी जुन कन्स्ट्रक्ट छ त्यहाँ वुमेनहरू धेरै छ, मलाई लाग्छ मेरो वुमेन राइट्स चाहिँ अलिकति डिग्रेड भइरहेछ. सो आई गेस म यो उसमा बोल्नुपर्छ भनेर अगाडि गएर वुमेन्सको राइट सबैजनाले बोल्यो भने अभियसली गभर्मेन्टले पनि सुन्छ र हरेक त्यो जुन हुन्छ नि मान्छेले पनि सुन्छ. सो आई गेस यस्तै यही कुरा चाहिँ हामीले इम्प्लिमेन्ट गर्नुपर्ने हाम्रो कम्युनिटी राइट्समा हो, एलजिबिटिक्यू राइट्समा, जुन चाहिँ अब सिसजेन्डर पिपलहरू चाहिँ के सोच्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि यो हाम्रो मात्रै लडाइँ होइन, यो तपाईँहरूको पनि लडाइँ हो. बिकज यु डोन्ट नो इन मेबी नियर फ्युचर मेबी यु कम आउट एज हुन्छ नि पछि सेक्सुअलिटी तपाईँको डिफ्रेन्ट हुनसक्छ. You don't know because you are going through this social construct in which we all are brainwashed into thinking that we male are only attracted to female, female are only attracted to male. So I guess तिम्रो sexuality पछि गएर different हुन सक्छ, maybe तिम्रो छोरा छोरी different हुन सक्छ, maybe तिम्रो relatives different हुन सक्छ. So I guess तिमीले आफ्नो हुन्छ नि उसको राइट हो, उसले बोलिहाल्छ नि भन्नु पर्दा पनि उसको राइट हो र मलाई पनि यो कहिले आइपर्न सक्छ र मैले पनि उसको लागि बोलिदिनुपर्छ, किनकि म पनि उसकै सोसाइटीमा जुन सोसाइटीमा ऊ बस्छ म पनि उसकै सोसाइटीको एउटा पार्ट हो र उसको ऊ अगाडि बढ्नु र पछाडि हट्नुमा पनि मेरो केही इम्पोर्टेन्स हुन्छ, मेरो पनि केही हुन्छ, मेरो पनि एउटा केही पार्ट्स हुन्छ त्यसमा. सो आई गेस मैले उसको राइट्सको लागि पनि मैले बोलिदिनुपर्छ, जे सही हो त्यसको लागि चाहिँ म अडिनुपर्छ र उसको अधिकारको लागि एज अ इन्डिभिजुअल, एज अ हुन्छ नि नट ओन्ली सिसजेन्डर पिपल, एलजिबिटिक्यू पिपल, ऊ चाहिँ एउटा मान्छे हो. फर्स्टमा मैले भनिसकेँ, मैले अगाडि पनि कति दोहोऱ्याइसकेँ, ऊ एउटा मान्छे हो, उसले मैले यदि यो अधिकारहरू पाउँछु भने उसले चाहिँ किन पाउँदैन भनेर people should question के त्यो क्वेसन आउनुपर्छ युवाहरूमा. मैले पाइरहेको छु भने, मैले विवाह गर्न पाइरहेको छु भने, मैले मेरो नागरिकता पाइरहेको छु भने उसले चाहिँ किन पाएन? ऊ पनि त युवा हो, ऊ पनि देशको एउटा नागरिक हो, ऊ चाहिँ कहाँ गएर चुक्यो त? म उसको अधिकारको लागि बोल्छु भनेर चाहिँ सिसजेन्डर पिपल अल्सो सुड कम आउट अफ हुन्छ नि come out and support us at whatever platform they can, digitally
Yeah.
emotionally, maybe physically, being our organization हरेक तरिकाले help गर्न सकिन्छ के. If there is a will, always there is a way.
Yeah. So well said. Ani last ma, I would like to ask you, euta kunai change, if you wish for a change, euta change, what will you wish for? तपाईले के wish गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ? एउटा परिवर्तन जुन चाहिँ एकदम पोजिटिभ परिवर्तन होस् भन्ने कुनै चाहना एउटा.
So yeah, that's a very fairy tale type of question, and I always wished, since any bache dekhe, I wish life was a fairy tale, and I guess it is becoming one. Being a woman as myself, and if you ask me, my birthday ma जहिले पनि के wish गर्थेँ भने, my god, next year म चाहिँ एउटा केटी भएर जन्मियो भने, next life मा चाहिँ म एउटा केटी भएर जन्मियो हुन्थ्यो भन्ने टाइपको. I always used to wish that के, and life is kind of being a fairy tale for me, but I have to work for it
Yeah.
every day, each and every day. अनि it's in a way it's fun, but in a way it's a very petty. अनि मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि, अब if you someone comes हुन्छ नि, अब like फेरि अनि आएर चाहिँ नि, okay, what's your wish, I'm gonna grant you one wish भन्यो भने चाहिँ,
Yeah.
I would definitely say कि regardless of anything होइन, म जहिले पनि भनिरहेको हुन्छु यो हरेक कुरामा, म हरेक
हजुर.
ठाउँमा चाहिँ म भनिरहेको हुन्छु यो. आई अलवेज लिभ अप टु दिस मोटो, अनि म यो कुरा जहाँ पनि राख्न चाहन्छु, रिगार्डलेस अफ एनिथिङ कि इथनिसिटी, रिलिजन, कलर, रेस, जेन्डर, सेक्सुअल ओरिएन्टेसन, एनिथिङ, ह्युमन बिङ्सहरूलाई चाहिँ रेस्पेक्ट गर्नुपर्छ क्या, एज अ इन्डिभिजुअल होइन.
So that was her wish. She wants everyone to see herself as a human being first. उहाँको एउटा चाहना भनेको सबैले ह्युमन मान्छे एउटा ह्युमन बिङ हो, पर्सन के उसको इरेस्पेक्टिभ अफ उसको कास्ट, उसको कलर, उसको रिलिजन, उसको एथनिसिटी जे भने पनि फर्स्टमा एउटा पर्सन, एउटा इन्डिभिजुअल जन्मेपछि ऊ ह्युमन बिङ हो. त्यही ह्युमन बिङको लेन्सबाट हामी हेरौँ, सबैलाई इक्वल सपोर्ट, इक्वल रेस्पेक्ट, इक्वल राइट्सहरू दिउँ र लेट्स मेक दिस वर्ल्ड अ ब्युटिफुल वान भन्ने उहाँको विस. अनि मेबी अनि 100% मेरो पनि विस. सो यो भन्दै आजको सेसन I would like to end it here. As a session was wonderful. I hope you loved it, and touched on what a what being a transgender woman is in our society, and के social challenges हरू छ त भनेर. So आशा छ next अबदेखि हामी when we हामीले जब त्यो फिट हुन खोज्छौँ नि, त्यतिखेर लाइक अरू हामीले जसरी सोसाइटीले हामीलाई राखेको जसरी गर्न खोज्यो भने वी आर नट पर्फेक्ट, हामी पर्फेक्ट हुन सक्दैनौँ. वी निड सो मेनी चेन्जेस के. अनि आई थिङ्क अनि वी आर सो डिफ्रेन्ट फ्रम इच अदर के. सो यो कुरा चाहिँ हामीले एक्सेप्ट गरेर, हामीले सबैलाई एक्नोलेज गरेर, हामीले वी निड टु ग्रो बियोन्ड दिस. वी निड टु एक्सेप्ट एभ्री वान इज ह्युमन, मिन्स एभ्री वान इज इन्डिभिजुअल भन्दै आजको सेसन आई वुड लाइक टु एन्ड इट हियर. थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर कमिङ हियर and being so supportive and listening to us. Hope you loved it. And we wish to see you soon. Bye bye.